fitting app, and I wanted to walk you guys through it because I thought it'd be fun to do. A little bit of change of pace, a little video content for the peeps. So let's go through this step by step and see what ball I should be playing. So let's start here. Handicap. Well, we know I am not any of those because that would defeat the purpose of the blog. Right now, I've been playing a cut ball. If you read my content, it was one that I found and I got hot with it, so I've stuck with it, but it's probably not the ball that is going to be recommended for me, I would assume. So let's look at this. I already have the zip code for my home course put in here, which has the typical playing temperature and the altitude. All right, so we've got the current model ball, the playing conditions I play in. So this is interesting. I've been taking lessons at a sim place where I could get this data. I do not have this data off the top of my head. So I think I'm going to do this as 2 steps here, where we do one where I don't know my launch conditions and then come back in and show my launch conditions later. So according to my Garmin app, my typical drive is 248 yards, which seems low because I know I go higher than that, but it also has a lot of poor drives factored in there. My launch angle is typically high and my spin rate is definitely high. So there's some descriptions of what you're looking for in here. So I will calculate my height preference here. All right, so this is saying, hey, we should have a lower trajectory ball, wind performance. It's pretty windy where I play, but I'm going to leave it in the middle here because it's not always windy. Now you do the 7-iron, and I launch it very high, and I do my irons curve too much? Yeah, I'm going to leave it at medium. I feel like as my swings change this year, the slices with irons have gone down. So we're going to ask what my stopping power preference is. All right, so now do I want a neutral landing angle, workability, and flyer prevention importance? I don't do a lot of flyers. Workability, I don't think I need that much workability, to be honest with you. Oops. Neutral landing. Shallow landing else. I'm going to leave that moderate. All right. Flyer prevention importance is not, I don't deal with a ton of flyers. So now wedge details. So we've done drivers, 7-irons, and now we're on to wedge. So how a ball spins off a wedge can be very different. How it performs on a driver irons, whether you spin it too much or need more stopping power, the question is, help us fine tune your wedge play. So I have, I put a fairly decent amount of spin. I do want stopping power. So I'm gonna ask a little bit higher spin. Green side spin importance. I do a lot of bump and runs, so it's not super important, but I do play on a fairly firm and fast course. So I'm going to leave this at moderate. Do you care about how firm or soft your ball feels? I don't care. All right, so there is two different options. There's a price preferences. I want the ball best match for its price, or I want the ball best possible for my game. So this is, having run this already and I've gone with this option, it's all obviously Titleist ball, like high-end Titleist balls and the higher-end Callaway balls that were recommended. I play a lot and I'm not good, so I lose a lot of balls. So I'm gonna do this one this time around, best ball match for its price. And the desired price range, let's keep it into $1 to $2 dollar signs here. And so 95 confidence interval. All right, I'm excited. Oh, I don't know if I want to go to the cheap balls anymore. What's being recommended in here? An Odin ball, which I've never heard of. Cut Blue, which I'm currently playing, has a 90.8 match. Then a Wilson Triad. Yeah, I don't. I guess I'm staying with the cut. Oops. So it seems too that it does recommend like the Titleist Tour balls and a Srixon ball. I could see some improvement with the headwinds. All right, so that's interesting to see what the results were. I'll run this again when I have more of my swing data speed on the next one, and I'll do less price conscious in the ball that's like best performance wise for me. But yeah, I just wanted to try this out, show you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and we'll try this again in about another week. Thanks.